Wendy, you mentioned before that the playground is named after a colleague of yours, Stuart Lester. Just tell us a little bit about Stuart.
I knew Stuart. We worked together for almost 20 years, actually. And both of us have our backgrounds in adventure playground work. I think he worked far longer than I did as an actual play worker on an adventure playground. But we worked together as academics, and he developed a very particular take on children's play. Generally, when adults try and justify the value of play, we try and impose very kind of grown-up, rational reasons for it. So we say it helps children do things other than play, which is more important than play. So it helps them with physical activity or learn specific skills. What he did was he focused on tiny moments of playfulness, and these moments of playfulness that can just arise whenever the conditions are right for it. And the work that we did together, we use this term ordinary magic, which we stole actually from somebody who writes about children's resilience as ordinary magic. But we think it describes these moments of playfulness really, really well. Very, very ordinary and very magical. They are moments when life is worth living. That's it. That's what it's the basis for a love of life, for an openness to the world, and the basis of good mental and physical health as well. And so what follows from that in terms of adults' role in children's play is paying attention to those conditions. And that's what play workers do, really, is they create spaces that allow play to happen. And that's it. They don't run play, they don't lead it, they don't facilitate it. I just think that's wonderful.
That is fantastic.
Makes a lot of sense to
it
me.
really is.
You don't teach children how to play,
Yeah.
which is such a big bone of contention for the amount of people that will say, people need to... An organisation even needs to exist to teach children how to play. We've never once taught a child how to play. There's no... I wouldn't even know where to begin.
You probably learn from them sometimes, I would imagine.
Yeah, constantly, every day, yeah.
So as we said, this is Leicester's Yard, hence Stuart Lester, and this is what is sort of having a launch tomorrow, Chris. Just again, sort of sum up what this place is going to be for the Isle of Man.
Well, it's the first of its kind. And just to carry on a little bit from what Wendy was saying about Stuart as well. So I came to know Stuart just through conferences in the UK, and then we held a conference on the Isle of Man years ago, and Stuart came over, and he became a bit of a mentor to me in terms of that as well. He was always there at the end of a phone with some reassuring advice and a warmth to him, and it just felt really fitting that we wanted to name it after him, because he was such a great person and a great friend as well. So as I was saying about Leicester's Yard, the playground, it's going to open. The grand opening is tomorrow. It's the first of its kind. It's a place where children can just be children. It's a place where if you're a parent and you want to bring your child down, that's fine. But, please move on as soon as you can. So the opening is tomorrow between 3 and 4. And if you want to come along, then feel free.
And where exactly is it?
So it's in Belafton Park. So from Harcroft Meadow would be the easiest way to describe it. The traffic lights between the NSC and Annika on Castletown, the new Castletown Road. If you follow that road around, there's a car park at the end. And yeah, you're more than welcome to come along.
And obviously it's half term, fast approaching, so I don't think it's going to be quite ready for half term, is it? But you're going to be very busy with Isle of Play over half term anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, no, we'll be running Playing Out over the holidays. Now we were hoping to be able to operate both the playground and Playing Out, but we haven't quite got everything together to be able to do that. So the playground, grand opening tomorrow, closed for a week. Yay! Seems ridiculous, but we will be back as soon as schools are back, and then fingers crossed everything should be good for Easter, so we'll be able to open them properly.
And what are the opening hours going to be?
It's 4:15 till 6 o'clock term time. We can be more flexible during the holidays though, but it'll be about 2 hours every day.
Well, it sounds like a wonderful venture. It really does. A wonderful adventure, I should say. So just let people know where they can find out more about what you do with Isle of Play, Chris.
Yep, so if you go onto isleofplay.im, you can find us on the website there, or you can follow us on social media. We're on Instagram and we're on Facebook as well.
Fantastic. All the best with it. It's wonderful. And lovely to meet you too, Wendy. Thanks for being here. All the best for tomorrow.
Thanks, Linford.
Thanks very much.